Sweetness in the life, sweetness in the life, the things I want tonight to realize, the things so much you need at night with you. Even though you never thought to look in your eyes this time, I do think you got something in mind between you and I do think you got a lot of things sometimes. I never thought of you so much in my life. I realize what you want from me this time. I say, girl, I always thought of you at night. I do think you got a really lovely voice. I really do think you got a really lovely mind. Why you change your style all the time? I can't stand being away from you at night. I do think you got the things I want most of all, and the truth come always around. You're always gonna show on time and do what I like at times. I do decide what's on my mind. I do realize the things I want the most. The truth remains at times. I realize, girl, you look so nice. You look alright. You're gonna be mine sometime, someday. I really like you to stay with me for life. Can I always do what you want, even though you came or run away? You split me, stab me in the mind and the heart. I never thought you'd do something so crude. Girl, you got a life to live. You always thought of me sometimes, even though it's too late at night. Girl, I always do receive your thoughts in your head. I'm gonna have a late time. I'm gonna sit down and sleep at night. You're gonna realize the things I want in life. I do think you got a really lovely mind at times. I put on my style to do the things I like. Beside, girl, you're on my mind all the times, all the air around. You're gonna show me what you like. This time, I really choose what's on my mind. Beside, I do think you got a lovely mind, a crazy heart. But I do think you never came apart. But I do think you are really nice. And I do think you got a lovely taste, a lovely task. I like to get between your thighs and do the things I like all night. Girl, why can't you see how much you're doing to my heart? I wanna say, girl, you do the things I always like. Beside, I'm getting really hot in the night, thinking of you all the times. I realize the things I want the most. I really like what's all around your time. I said, baby, you look the type I really like your style. And I do think you gotta love the things I art. And besides, I do think you got a lovely style. I do think you gotta love the things at mine. And I realize the things I want at times. And then say, come through this time. You're always gonna do the things I want. This time I say, girl, you do what you like. You never choose what's on the time. I realize I do think a lot about Jesus Christ sometimes. I say, baby, you look the way you always thought of me again. I do think you got a lovely taste, a really lovely mind. And besides, I do a lot of things about you for a long time. If you gave me the chance to do it all night, but I gave you a chance to get a breather in the night. But sometimes I find it hard to stay away from you in the night. And I say, girl, I like to think of you all the time. There's nothing wrong with my thoughts or with my mind. I do think you really got a lovely taste, a lovely mind. And I do think you got a lovely things of mine. And the truth remains at times. That's right.